Chapter 1: The Discovery. 15-year-old Sarah had always felt like an average teenager. She excelled in her studies, enjoyed spending time with her friends, and participated in various extracurricular activities. But deep down, she yearned for something more, a hidden talent or a special gift that would set her apart. Sarah's parents were both accomplished musicians. Her mother, a renowned pianist, and her father, a skilled violinist, had met in music school and built their lives around their shared passion. Growing up in a household filled with music, Sarah had always felt a pressure to find her own niche. Yet, she had never felt particularly drawn to any one instrument, nor had she shown any exceptional musical talent. One rainy afternoon, Sarah was helping her parents clean out the attic. They were sorting through old boxes filled with memories from their past when Sarah stumbled upon a dusty, old guitar. Intrigued, she picked it up and ran her fingers along the strings. The guitar was beautiful, with intricate designs carved into the wood and a deep, rich sound. Her father noticed her interest and smiled. "That was my first guitar," he said, reminiscing. "I played it all through high school and college. It's been a long time since anyone touched it." Sarah felt a strange connection to the instrument and decided to take it downstairs. She spent the rest of the afternoon strumming the strings, trying to create melodies. Despite having no prior experience with the guitar, she found herself picking up chords and tunes with surprising ease. Chapter 2: The First Steps. Over the next few weeks, Sarah dedicated herself to learning the guitar. She watched tutorial videos online, borrowed instructional books from the library, and practiced every spare moment she had. Her fingers grew calloused, and she struggled with some of the more complex techniques, but she was determined to master the instrument. One evening, her mother walked into her room and listened as Sarah played a simple but beautiful melody. "You've improved so much in such a short time," she said, impressed. "Maybe you should consider taking lessons." Encouraged by her mother's support, Sarah signed up for guitar lessons at a local music school. Her teacher, Mr. Reynolds, was a kind and patient man with years of experience. He was impressed by Sarah's natural talent and dedication, and he worked with her to refine her skills and expand her repertoire. As Sarah progressed, she discovered a deep love for the guitar. It became her way of expressing herself, a creative outlet that brought her immense joy and satisfaction. She began to compose her own songs, drawing inspiration from her experiences, emotions, and the world around her. Chapter 3: The School Talent Show. Sarah's newfound passion did not go unnoticed. Her friends and teachers at school were amazed by her rapid progress and the beautiful music she created. Her best friend, Emily, suggested that she audition for the annual school talent show. At first, Sarah was hesitant. The thought of performing in front of a large audience filled her with anxiety. But with encouragement from Emily and her family, she decided to take the plunge and signed up for the audition. On the day of the audition, Sarah's nerves were at an all-time high. She clutched her guitar tightly, her hands trembling. But as she began to play, the music flowed through her, calming her nerves and filling her with confidence. She performed a piece she had composed herself, a heartfelt melody that resonated with everyone in the room. The judges were blown away by her talent and originality. They praised her performance and awarded her a spot in the talent show. Sarah could hardly believe it. She was going to perform on stage, in front of the entire school. Chapter 4: The Big Night. In the weeks leading up to the talent show, Sarah practiced tirelessly. She perfected her piece, rehearsed in front of her family and friends, and worked on overcoming her stage fright. The support from her loved ones gave her the strength and confidence she needed to face her fears. Finally, the night of the talent show arrived. The auditorium was packed with students, teachers, and parents, all eagerly awaiting the performances. Backstage, Sarah took deep breaths, trying to calm her racing heart. Emily gave her a reassuring hug and whispered, "You've got this, Sarah. Just go out there and play from your heart." When it was her turn, Sarah walked onto the stage, her guitar slung over her shoulder. The bright lights and the sea of faces were intimidating, but she focused on the music. As she began to play, the anxiety melted away, replaced by a sense of peace and purpose. Her performance was flawless. The audience was captivated by her skill and emotion, and when she finished, the auditorium erupted in applause. Sarah felt a wave of relief and pride wash over her. She had done it. She had faced her fears and shared her talent with the world. Chapter 5: New Opportunities. Sarah's performance at the talent show was a turning point in her life. The praise and recognition she received boosted her confidence and opened up new opportunities. She was invited to play at school events, local festivals, and even a charity concert. Her reputation as a talented guitarist spread, and she began to receive offers to collaborate with other musicians and artists. She formed a band with a few friends, and together they wrote and performed original music, blending different genres and styles. Sarah's parents were incredibly proud of her. They had always hoped she would find her own passion, and seeing her thrive brought them immense joy. They supported her every step of the way, offering guidance and encouragement whenever she needed it. One day, Sarah received an invitation to audition for a prestigious music academy. The academy was known for nurturing young talent and providing students with the tools and opportunities to succeed in the music industry. It was a dream come true, but also a daunting challenge. Chapter 6: The Audition. The audition for the Music Academy was intense. Sarah spent weeks preparing, practicing her pieces, and honing her skills. She wanted to give it her all and show the judges what she was capable of. On the day of the audition, she felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. She arrived at the academy, where she was greeted by a panel of esteemed musicians and instructors. The atmosphere was formal and serious, but Sarah reminded herself to stay focused and true to her music. She performed 2 pieces, one classical and one original composition. The judges listened intently, their expressions unreadable. When she finished, they asked her a few questions about her musical journey and aspirations. Sarah spoke passionately about her love for the guitar, her influences, and her dreams for the future. After the audition, Sarah felt a sense of relief but also uncertainty. She knew she had done her best, but the competition was fierce. All she could do now was wait and hope for the best. Chapter 7: A New Chapter. A few weeks later, Sarah received a letter from the Music Academy. With trembling hands, she opened it and read the words she had been hoping for: she had been accepted. The joy and excitement she felt were indescribable. She had worked so hard, and now she was about to embark on a new chapter in her life. Her parents and friends celebrated her achievement, and Sarah began to prepare for the move to the academy. It was a big step, but she was ready for the challenge. She knew that this was the opportunity of a lifetime, and she was determined to make the most of it. At the academy, Sarah immersed herself in her studies. She learned from some of the best musicians in the world, honing her skills and expanding her knowledge. She collaborated with fellow students, explored new genres, and pushed the boundaries of her creativity. Chapter 8: Finding Her Voice. As Sarah progressed at the academy, she discovered her own unique voice as a musician. She experimented with different styles, blending classical, jazz, folk, and rock to create a sound that was uniquely hers. Her original compositions reflected her journey, her emotions, and her experiences. Sarah's talent and dedication did not go unnoticed. She was invited to perform at prestigious events and competitions, where she earned accolades and recognition. Her music resonated with audiences, touching their hearts and inspiring them. Despite her success, Sarah remained humble and grounded. She never forgot the support and encouragement she had received from her family and friends. They had been her rock, and she was grateful for their unwavering belief in her. Chapter 9: Giving Back. Sarah's journey had taught her the importance of following one's passion and believing in oneself. She wanted to give back and inspire others to pursue their dreams. She began to volunteer at local schools and community centers, teaching guitar and sharing her story with young aspiring musicians. She also started a scholarship fund to support talented students who lacked the resources to pursue their musical education. Sarah believed that everyone deserved a chance to discover and nurture their talents, regardless of their background or circumstances. Through her efforts, Sarah became a role model and mentor to many. She encouraged young musicians to stay true to themselves, to work hard, and to never give up on their dreams. Her impact extended beyond her music, touching the lives of those she inspired and supported. Chapter 10: A Lasting Legacy. Years passed, and Sarah's career continued to flourish. She recorded albums, toured the world, and collaborated with renowned artists. Her music reached millions, and her influence grew. Yet, despite her success, she remained the same passionate and dedicated musician she had always been. Sarah's legacy was not just in her music, but in the lives she had touched and the dreams she had inspired. She had discovered her hidden talent, and in doing so, she had found her purpose. Her journey was a testament to the power of perseverance, passion, and the belief that everyone has something special to offer the world. As she stood on stage, playing her guitar to a sold-out crowd, Sarah felt a deep sense of fulfillment and gratitude. She had come a long way from that rainy afternoon in the attic, and she knew that her journey was far from over. There were still many songs to be written, many stages to conquer, and many hearts to inspire. And so, Sarah's story continued, a melody that resonated with hope, determination, and the unbreakable spirit of a girl who had discovered her hidden talent and shared it with the world.